Well, welcome back, my friends. Here is your second edition of 5 Minute Math for April 24th, 2020. Okay, today this is a special lockbox edition. All right, so I'm going to be walking you through adding mixed numbers 911 lockbox. Okay, I'm probably not going to do every single problem. I'm just going to go through a few of the basic steps to help support our students to remind them of exactly what we need to do if we're going to be adding mixed numbers. Okay, so very first thing, you guys should know exactly how to do this, but you have to put in a name to let us know who's attempting this lockbox. Okay, my favorite name when I do this is Congo a Bongo. All right, so this is Congo Bongo's lockbox. Okay, Congo Bongo. All right. So, Congo Bongo's first question is write the fraction shown in the answer box. Okay. Remember, whole number space, then fraction. So what we're doing here is we're just giving you a little bit of practice to try it out. Whole number, 3, space, and then 1 backslash 4. There we go. Now we can get into it. Congo Bongo can type. All right, so our very first problem is 4 and 3 fifths plus 3 and 1 fifth. 4 and 3 fifths plus 3 and 1 fifth. Okay, the beautiful thing about this problem is that we don't have to change really anything because we have a common denominator and we can just add the whole numbers and then we can just add the fractions because this one's basically telling us exactly what we're working with. So 4 plus 3 is going to be 7 space 3 fifths plus 1 fifth is going to be 4 fifths. So we should have 7 and 4 fifths. Let's see if Congo Bongo is correct. Whew. All right, Congo Bongo is doing okay. Now this problem's a little bit different. 6 and 3/4 plus 3 and 1/8. Okay, this is not as easy as the last one. Okay, 6 and 3/4 plus 3 and 1/8. Let's go ahead and go over to my whiteboard. It might help if I actually use the tools. Okay, 6 and 3/4 plus 3 and 1/8. 3 and 1/8. Okay, so very first thing, I want my poker to be a little bit thicker than that. Okay, that's just aesthetics. All right, so we have to turn these into improper fractions. We're not going to be able to do this just by trying to add the whole numbers and add the fractions. All right, so we're going to have to turn these into improper fractions. So 6 and 3/4, we're going to take 6 and multiply it by 4. And then we're going to take the product of that multiplication, which is going to be 24. We're going to add 24 to this 3 right here. Okay, so that's going to give us 27 fourths. 27 fourths. All right, let me go full screen on this. Okay, that's a little bit more helpful. Okay, woo! We're going to go up there. Okay, Mr. B is going to change his color. That'll help out a little bit more too. Okay, so we're going to go 3 times 8, which is again 24, plus 1, okay, plus 1. So it's 25 eighths. Okay. So what we have is 27 fourths plus 25 eighths. Yikes. 27 fourths plus 25 eighths. Okay. Let me get a fresh sheet. 27 fourths plus 25 eighths. Okay. Let me double check that. I just want to make sure that I've written that down correctly. 27 fourths plus 25 eighths. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. Okay, now I can begin to work this problem. Now, here's the thing. We still have a problem, okay? Our problem is that we need a common denominator. Okay, I can't add these without a common denominator. So 8 is going to be obviously our common denominator. So we're just going to have to multiply our denominator 4 by 2. Whatever I do to the denominator, I'm also going to have to do to the numerator, okay? So that's going to give us a hefty number, all right? That's going to give us 50 4/8 plus 25/8. Okay, now the denominator is going to stay. We're working in eighths. Okay, 54 plus 25. Well, we're looking at 74, 79. Okay, 79/8. Not quite done yet. All right, we're almost done. 79/8. Okay, and go to another sheet of my whiteboard. 79/8. Okay, well, how many times will 8 go into 79? All righty. So 8 times 10 is 80, just a little bit too big. So it's going to have to be 8 times 9, which gives us 72. All right, and that'll leave us with a remainder of 7. Well, what that really is we have 9 and 7/8. Okay, we have 9 and 7/8. All right, that's how we do that. Now let's see if I'm correct. 9 and 7/8. Okay, go back to my lockbox. All right, my answer 9 space 7-8. Am I correct? Congo bongo for the win. Okay, my friends, that's as far as I'm going to take this because I feel like you guys can do that. And I walked you through all of the steps. Let me show you one more time though. Okay, if you look at the amount of math I did on this one problem, you see that each problem should take you 3, 4, maybe even 5 minutes. Okay, I do this for a living as a teacher. You, my students, if you think you can do it without all the steps, your teacher begs to differ. So that has been your 5-minute math lesson. Whoa! One more time down in the corner. And just remember, take your time, do all of the steps completely, and double check your math. It's certainly better to get it right the first time. Thank you so much.